Welcome back to the Parlay Bros from the Smoke District. Happy New Year's, boys, and cheers! Our last episode of 2025.
Crazy.
Cheers.
Crazy. Season's already over. You get so excited for it.
Yeah, it goes
and then
fast.
it just goes so fast.
It goes so fast. There's still some season left, though.
There's still some money to be made. There is still some money to be made, gentlemen.
Prop bet
We're hoping.
on futures.
I know.
We learned that this year.
We learned that this year. Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to do a couple college games. Last week I went 2 for 3. A couple recaps. I had Minnesota Gophers beating New Mexico. I don't know if you guys watched that game, but I was sweating that game. Minnesota
Overtime.
ended up covering, overtime.
Yep.
The Lobos, man. I watched them play prior to getting into this bowl game, and that team fights, man. They were good. So Minnesota did cover. They won 20-17.
Oh, made some money on that game. We were watching it together. Yep.
Yeah, that was a fun game to watch. Great bowl game. And some of these bowl games have stuck. That one's been awesome.
Yeah, that was.
This year's
Low
been very
odd. The
scoring,
number of
Yeah.
opt-outs late has been very interesting.
Yeah.
Normally you hear about opt-outs weeks in advance, you know what I mean? Now it seems like the day of, like, oh, I'm not playing. So it makes it really hard to forecast the games.
Yeah.
That's why it's all about I really think it's all about the playoff games. These
Oh,
playoff
yeah.
games, because everyone's all in.
Yeah.
And so for me, those are the games you want to put real unit sizes on.
Yeah.
The rest of these bowl games, you got to go half unit, if not less.
Yeah, I like the parlay on these bowl games because it's an absolute mess.
Yeah.
With all the different transfer portals, coaches changes. Certain guys don't want to play because they don't want to get hurt. Like USF,
Yeah.
Byron Brown, our stud
Oh.
quarterback, he's healthy, and I think he's coming back next year. But he wants the NIL money,
Yep.
so he opted out so he didn't get hurt. So
Yeah.
it's like, how do you know
Changed.
that?
It's actually both
Yeah.
quarterbacks did. So
Yeah.
Old Dominion's quarterback did the same thing.
Yeah.
So I actually went to that game, and both quarterbacks literally did not play, and they both announced the day of game. And so all the people who went to those games were expecting to see these. Well, especially think of the fans.
Yeah.
I mean, I drove. Orlando's only an hour and a half away, but I mean, I drove to see our guys, and you're like, wait a minute, both quarterbacks have opted out. You know what I mean?
They're like, where's the
It's a different game. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they both just ran the ball a bunch to Brian Clock because they wanted to get out of the bowl game. It's like, that's not a real game.
It's definitely been, as a lifelong college football fan, this has been the weirdest bowl season ever. Like, honestly, a lot of these games are just like, they're fun to watch because you don't know what the hell's going to happen, but it's definitely difficult to bet on. So I did hit that game. It was a sweater. Penn State did cover Clemson. It was 22-10. I talked about that last week. Clemson's just been a dumpster fire this year, and I thought Penn State would fight and play hard.
Yep.
They did. They easily covered that
Spot
one.
on that.
The one game I was absolutely shocked about was Pittsburgh against ECU. I thought Pittsburgh was going to run wild on that. I watched a lot of that game, and Pittsburgh, they look terrible.
I watched that game as well.
They look so bad.
I bet that as well.
I saw interception by a D-back. They just flat out dropped the ball. That
Yep.
was a bunch of offsides, a missed punt. They look terrible. So ECU ended up winning straight up 23-17. So I went 2 for 3 last week. I'll just finish up and roll through college.
Go
to NFL. So we'll see what happens with these crazy bowl games. So I do like Nebraska plus 14 points against Utah. Utah will most likely win the game, but who knows who's playing in this thing.
Also,
And
you saw the coach left, right?
I did see that. He went to Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah.
And I love
Kyle
that.
Whittingham.
I love Whittingham. He's amazing. He's made us lots of money.
That's a great hire for Michigan.
Oh, huge
disciplined
hire.
guy. He's like early 60s.
Absolutely love that hire.
Probably give him 7-8 more years there.
Yeah.
Bring some stability back to that
Totally
program.
love that.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of their top players transfer to Michigan too.
Yep.
So I do like Nebraska. Interestingly enough, when that line came out, Nebraska was a 17.5-point favorite. I'm sorry, Utah was. And now that line's coming towards Nebraska. So the sharp money's going towards Nebraska.
All the money, boys.
I mean, who knows? Maybe Nebraska will flat out win. But go Cornhuskers. I got them on the plus 14 points. I also like Texas. Arch Manning should be playing in this game. He said he was going to play.
Coming back, yep.
I like them money line over Michigan, partly because of the coaching drama. Michigan's season's kind of a throwaway. Sarkisian's got some stuff cooking with Texas. They want to build in the next season. So I like Texas to flat out win. I think the point spread was 7.5.
7.5.
I don't really trust that line. I'd rather just go Texas
Yeah.
to hook them and get the win. And then my other game before I get into the college playoff is I like Tennessee Volunteers minus 3.5 against Illinois. The reason for that pick, I'm just going straight conference power.
Yep.
Just the recruiting, prowess of the SEC versus the Big Ten. So I like Tennessee 3.5 to cover.
I like it.
So, all right, my last games for the college football playoff. I like Miami. I like the Hurricanes to cover 9.5 against Ohio State.
Yeah, you know what's crazy, by the way? I've seen that line move from 9.5 to 10 to 7.5 when we were golfing, and then I think it's back to 9.5 now. And so just the amount of movement, the volatility is insane.
Yeah.
It's just truly all about the fact that Miami's defense is one of the top defenses. And then you think about the fact that Ohio State has got a rookie quarterback.
Yep.
And then Miami has a super senior quarterback.
Guy's like 35 years old.
Guy's driving a Lamborghini. The guy is literally driving a Lamborghini.
It's like Napoleon Dynamite behind center. He's just no emotion.
Yeah.
He's so stoic.
Yeah.
He's at the Iceman.
He's the Iceman.
I think Miami plays really well. I wouldn't even be totally shocked if
they
this
could
one
win
goes
that game.
late and they win.
They could win that game outright. I love that. I actually love that bet. I've been talking to the crew all week about that one. For me, that's that one and then Georgia. I love Georgia.
Yeah. Well, so the Miami game when Indiana played Ohio State in the Big Ten championship, when Indiana won, you could almost feel like a major confidence hit to Ohio State. Yeah. I think that plays well for Miami. The last time Ohio State played, they lost. Last time Miami played, they won, and their running game was dominant, and their defense was dominant. I kind of like Miami to win flat out, but I definitely like the 9.5-point buffer.
Oh, yeah, because the defense is so good, it'll keep the score.
Yeah, I'm going King.
I like that.
The other game, I like Oregon 2.5 over Texas Tech. Texas Tech has had a Cinderella season. I just think it ends here. I think Oregon covers with a field goal, or maybe I think it'll be tight, but I think they cover with a field goal. I also like the over on that game. It's 51.5. I think these two teams put up a lot of points. So I like the over at 51.5, and I also like Oregon minus 2.5. Last two games on the ticket here, I got Indiana. I just picked a money line over Alabama. I think Indiana gets the win. It's a minus 210 to play the money line. I feel like that's not too bad of a juice.
No, it's not bad.
You just get a win.
Yeah.
You know, if you're putting that in a parlay.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that one?
No, I like it.
Indiana, you think will win?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. And then my last one is I got Georgia money line minus 200 over Ole Miss. I am really confident Georgia's winning. I mean, if I was gonna go down to the casino and put actual cash on this one, I would just put the farm on Georgia. I don't see a world where they don't beat Ole Miss.
I do as well, but why? But why are you scared of the 6.5?
These games are just weird. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to put a big fat bomb on that and then they win by 3.
Yeah, okay. I mean? Yeah. I see what you're saying.
To me, the minus 200 is just not scary enough to like. I'd rather just
I just really feel that Georgia game is I feel the same way. That's the lock of the week.
I'm like positive Georgia's gonna win. I just sometimes that 6, I could see them a weird.
Yeah,
weird field goal or some stupid late game drive. Yeah. So those are my picks. Miami 9.5, Oregon 2.5. Take the over at 51.5. I like Indiana to just beat Bama. Love Georgia to win straight up against Ole Miss. You can take the points if you want.
Yeah, I will.
But those are my picks for the college.
I love it. Well, moving into the NFL, there are 3 games this weekend that matter. 3 games that are truly depending on if you make it, you're in. If you don't make it, you're not in. And also for the number 1 seed. Mm-hmm. The first game is the Buccaneers versus Carolina. Yep. The winner of that wins the division and makes it in the playoff. The other big one, obviously, is the Ravens-Pittsburgh. Once again, you got to win to get in and win your division. And then the third big game is the 49ers versus Seattle. That determines the number 1 seed. Game. So those are the 3 big games that actually matter this weekend. Those are games we have to talk about, gentlemen. Yeah. And I think we have to start with our hometown Buccaneers.
Yeah.
What is going on with the team?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if they even want to go to the playoff.
It's not looking or feeling good.
Yeah.
I don't understand how Baker goes from MVP candidate the first 8 weeks of the season to he has to be hurt.
Yeah.
Because he's throwing balls in the dirt at a rate that is not normal at all for Baker.
Yeah, it is really strange. It's so strange. And the defense, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they're stepping up, doing what they need to do, but then they're out on the field for so long, and eventually they're just going to get tired. They're just going to get worn out.
Yeah, did we see that their defense has been the worst defense the last 6 weeks in the NFL?
Yeah.
I think Baker feels a little bit out of cadence, not having Tristan Wirth on the line.
Yeah, that's
pretty much. You kind of feel. I mean, that was pretty much been. That's been. I mean, it's what's ever since he's been in the Pro Bowl in the league. He's been in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
So he's a great. Offensive lineman to kind of help Baker with the timing.
And he catches touchdown passes too.
He did do that. He did that one time.
Missing that key component.
That's big. I mean,
So I think it kind of takes him out of rhythm when it comes to the offense. That They can't if they get behind like they did in the Miami game. Well, they had the touchdown, they scored a touchdown, but when they get behind, they stop running the ball. They then have to pass the ball. Then we see the interceptions. Then we see the momentum just go to the ground.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of changes the whole dynamic of the team.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be part of it. We're playing at home.
At home.
Yeah.
They flex us from Sunday to Saturday. 4:30.
Because it matters. This game is
Because
so
it matters.
important.
Yeah. Both that game and the 8 o'clock game this Saturday will matter for the division.
Yeah.
So we're going to see a lot of that. I don't know if it's going to be a homer, but that's my play. I think the Bucks 2.5. I think it's either this or honest. I look at it like a win-win. We win by 2.5, and then we're good. We go to the playoffs, or we lose and then we fire Todd Bowles, because that's what I think will probably be the next thing.
Yeah.
Here's my take. Watching a lot of games this year, I feel like the play calling, no bueno.
No more.
Like, you and I talked about this yesterday when we watched the game. Like, all they do is run Mike Evans on a 50-yard bomb. The poor guy is just running sprints.
And then they dump it off to McMillan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, get this guy in a slant. Give him like a 5-yard in.
It's just
Do
so
like a
stale.
10-yard button hook. Like, get him the ball. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand what there's so many playmakers. It's like they don't know what to do with everybody.
Yeah.
It's like we start off so strong.
Yeah.
Like as far as like our first drives are awesome, and then something happens where it's like when they try to adjust or like change it up, it just goes south fast.
But the thing is, you think of Carolina. This is Bryce Young's stat line yesterday. He was 14 for 24 for 54 yards.
Yeah.
And an interception. That's his stat line. Like that's a starting quarterback stat line.
We got to beat that.
But no, you do. But to be fair though, too, I asked you the question yesterday, and maybe I asked you guys live. Sam Darnold, balling, right?
Balling.
How many touchdowns do you think he's still in the season? Before yesterday,
18, 21.
24.
Yeah.
How many do you think Cam Ward had? I'm sorry, Bryce Young.
22.
21.
21.
Wow.
So if you look at it, he's actually throwing touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yesterday,
I was totally crazy. He
was
stumped me on that as well. You
I
know
was
what I mean?
like, that is a weird stat line. So now we have to play against that. I think home will be a thing. I mean, it's funny because home field advantage is like 2 points, they say in the NFL.
Yeah, well, 2 or 3.
So it kind of puts you like almost a pick 'em a little bit.
Yeah. So your pick is Bucks.
I'm taking the Bucks.
So do you think Baker's hurt or no?
Yes, I think he's doing something that's off because I think I said this to you. Is that he seems like it feels like he's indecisive with every decision. So it's like
I know
he has the thing. He takes it back and he comes back and then he does it and then he's
late.
And then
he's late.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
and
late.
if you're late, you get. I mean, that's why I've seen so many like balls that just get like the routes are off. So like the ball that was the last pick against was it the Saints? It was
Saints.
before this. The
Saints. Yeah,
Saints game.
Exactly, because Mike went one way through the other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I
And
think
then that last pick against Miami to end the game.
Yeah.
We had the
Yeah. So what's your you got Bucks by 2.5 for money line?
2.5. I'll take the field goal.
So yeah, one of my official picks. So I really didn't want to touch the points in this game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to touch the teams in this game.
Yeah.
But I am going for the points. I'm gonna go with the over 44 because they're playing for a playoff spot.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
They're
And our defense is one of the worst defenses.
yeah, they're gonna have to pull out all the stops. I mean, Rico Dowdle is still playing really well.
Yeah.
They're still getting touchdowns on the Carolina side. I'm afraid of the Bucks just not doing what they need to do to win the game.
Yeah.
So I decided I'm just going to take over 44 points.
I like it.
Assume that they need to pull out all
So you're
stops.
just rooting points and then Bucks hometown win.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the Bucks.
Yeah.
He's not betting.
But
the
I'm not
Bucks,
betting
but
on
he's
the Bucks.
betting
Betting
over.
points.
Betting on
rooting
the Bucks. Yeah.
I like it. That's your plays points.
Yeah. Do you have a play on it on that game?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna bet on Carolina.
Money line,
Oh,
if you want the point.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to do it, but like Baker, I think he's hurt. I think he's like more hurt than we think he's hurt.
So are you betting Carolina because you have the division ticket on?
I think it hedges it.
This is
out.
a hedge.
Yeah,
This
it's
is a
definitely a
hedge
hedge.
on that division.
100%. I got to hedge
Okay.
it.
That makes
'Cause I
sense.
just- yeah.
Okay, so then that makes sense. So hedging,
smart better.
you
Yeah.
betting on
Yeah.
So
the
you're-
Panthers will at least get you back some of the wins because it's going to be that pick.
Yeah,
because
because I got the Buccaneers at plus 175, so I put $1,000 to win 2,750.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna probably put maybe $750 on the Panthers to kind of
To win.
yeah
Money
just to
line,
win.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They didn't have the.
Yeah,
the
so I'll get that
future.
back.
If I didn't have the future, I'd bet the Bucks because I like the Bucks.
That's good. That's what the listeners want to know.
That's what
Yeah.
the listeners
Yeah.
want.
that makes sense. So the hedging
Yeah.
is a smart play. That's why we're
Yeah, if I was in your boat, I'd do the same thing.
Yeah, because I mean, even watching Baker yesterday, a couple of times he's like holding his leg and limping a little bit, and I was like, "Ooh, that's not the Baker we want. We want the Baker that scrambles."
And this way, you're still rooting for the Bucks because
100%.
it's a bigger payout.
Get bigger payout, yes.
But if Carolina wins, you get that money back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%.
So,
That's good.
yeah.
I like exactly.
I like the next game as well. The 8 o'clock Saturday game.
So excited.
Yeah.
Seattle takes on the 49ers at home. Seattle is a 1-point favorite.
We've actually seen the line move because it started out as the 49ers as a point favorite, and in the last 24 hours, it's moved to Seattle as the favorite.
Is George Kittle playing in that game?
He's going to play in that game, yes. He did not play last night.
I know, I did see that, and they did a good job there. The point total is 49.5.
You got to go over.
My play is the over.
Got to go over.
If you watch the game for the Bears against the 49ers, it was 28 points total in the first quarter.
Yeah.
The insanity and the amount of points in that game was just bananas. So I
Please
love
tell
that.
me the over hit on that.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, it hit like 3 or 4 times live.
Yeah.
The other game that stuck out was the Seattle versus Rams. And I'm like, okay, well, this game will be defensive. Also hit the over.
Yeah.
Because it's just the back and forth touchdown. So
San Fran's
49.5.
Yeah.
I think the over hit.
I love the over because San Fran's offense, you can't stop it.
Yeah.
The San Fran's defense is terrible.
Yeah.
They're just going to be scoring. Yeah, and I love that. There's some really good player props that game as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A lot of scoring, a lot
I
of money
was
to be
going to
made.
say there's going to be a lot of money to be made there,
Mm-hmm.
but I do fear that Seattle might pull that one off. You know
If
what I mean?
Seattle wins that, that's also going to risk the division bet for you, right?
Huge.
Yeah.
I got 4,000 on that game.
You had 49ers, right?
I got 49ers.
Yeah.
So I may have to. I'm going to majorly hedge that.
I'm sorry about that because I had Seattle -1 as one of my picks.
No, it makes sense. That makes sense. Seattle's good.
Yeah.
Seattle is definitely. The only thing about Seattle though is I will tell you as a Vikings fan, Sam Darnold in big games is terrible.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, he is.
That, but the crazy thing is against the Rams, he threw like 4 interceptions. They still won. I don't know how that was possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's my play is Seattle -1. I think they're gonna take that NFC top spot.
Yeah. They're the number one seed.
Yeah. And
I think my play on that game is definitely the over because I think the over.
I think the over is a really good bet, but I
that's
would have taken 3 games with points. So
Yeah.
I didn't do that one.
Yeah. Oh, I hear you. No, I hear you. And then what do you? So then moving to the Pittsburgh game.
That's the one I want to talk about next. Is that Sunday night or is that Monday night?
That's Sunday night.
Sunday night because there's no
That's
more
the
Monday
very
after
last
today.
game ever.
Tonight there's the last Monday night game.
last
By the way,
Monday night game
watching
is
it live.
tonight.
What's the score of the game?
14-0. Less than
14-0. All right, 14-0. Rams are down.
Yeah.
down.
So they don't have anything to play. So they're
Literally have 0 to play for.
can't win for the division, but if they won, they would get to play. I think the winner of our division, NFC South.
Yeah.
So that's how they determine
But
that.
if Atlanta wins, the Bucks are out.
Yeah, they win this game and the next game.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
They would have to win both, and that's against the Saints. So yes,
We really need the Rams to win this game.
I know.
Yeah, we
There's
do.
not much we
We
touched
do.
there.
really need the Rams to win this game.
No,
Because also, I think the Buccaneers would be not very happy. I mean, this affects them. Because
Yeah.
Atlanta can beat the Saints. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they can.
and then you also have, Puka having a great season, MVP candidate for Stafford. So not quite having a good showing with the interception.
Yeah.
So we're watching it live. But back to your thing. So Sunday night, you have Pittsburgh taking on the Ravens at home.
Yeah. And the
3.5 point favorite.
it's such a big deal. This might be Aaron Rodgers' last game ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
He has no contract for next year. So this could be his last game ever if he loses.
Did you watch last night's game?
Yeah, whole game.
You see was it last night? Last night? No, I'm sorry about yesterday. Watching the Ravens. Did you watch that game?
Yeah.
Derrick Henry looked unstoppable.
Yeah.
Listen to this, by the way. Oh my God, I'm so excited about this guy. So I bet Derrick Henry to lead the league in rushing. Okay, and I was actually talking to you golf. I thought that bet was dead, right?
He balled.
Then he got 200 yards,
Wow.
and then they're saying that Cook is not going to play the
Oh,
final game.
They're gonna sit him.
They're going to sit him because the Bills are like, we don't want to get our guys hurt. He's the league leader, right?
Yeah.
Henry's only 115 yards behind.
Oh.
This is so like I might actually this bet just became
So
live.
you're gonna bet Henry over 100 yards. You have to.
That's what I'm saying. But if he
So
gets,
what do you think the player prop's going to be in the game?
what do you guys
Rushing
think?
yards.
94 yards maybe?
It'll put you close to 100.
Yeah, it'll probably be around 100.
Maybe that's the
90s,
play of the week.
right
actually.
around
Derrick
100.
Henry
It's
over
It's not out yet. It's not out
It's not out
yet.
yet,
Yeah.
We don't even have the props for Saturday. So
Okay,
yeah.
I would guess 94. What would you guys guess?
I
the
think
prop
that's
would
a
be?
good line.
Yeah, I'd say like 97, 98.
Yeah. But anyways, I was driving, listening to the sports talk show, and I was like, oh my God, that's insane.
That's crazy.
Because Buffalo, they want because they can't change their seating because
Yeah, right,
won the division.
That's smart. Yeah.
And plus Josh Allen's kind of banged up a little bit, and like we can't get Cooks banged up.
That's
Yeah.
a smart move,
Yeah.
So
I think for me, that's one of the reasons why I want to focus on the games that are going to decide some.
that's why
Yeah, oh,
these
yeah.
three games matter.
Those would be the ones that I'd want to bet because you can start getting kooky with the other teams. Like I think, which don't get me wrong though too. I think there was one that stood out that was kind of cool. It's like Buffalo -7 over the Jets, but again they have nothing to play for.
They're not going to play the players.
They're not going to play the players, so you have to be really careful with this last week.
Yeah.
Because you can get stuck chasing like, oh, this looks like a great line.
Yeah.
But if the main players aren't playing because it's meaningless for the team,
Yeah.
you're just going to get
That's
caught.
why. Yeah, and so
randomly.
back to the Baltimore game. Baltimore's now favored by 3.5.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I'm taking Baltimore 3.5.
So the bigger question for you is: do you want Lamar to play or do you want Huntley to play?
Huntley did fine. You know why?
There's
Because he handled the ball just well.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do to win games.
no.
Give it to Derrick
Baltimore,
Henry.
give it to Derrick Henry.
That's it's so funny you say that because they're saying the same thing. Like, because Lamar he's trying to do too much and he's hurt, and so he's
Yeah.
not doing a great.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then Huntley comes in and just hands it off, and they just dominate.
Harbaugh
Yeah.
can play quarterback. Just hand the ball off.
Yeah.
Get Phillip Rivers play for the Baltimore Ravens.
Done. They're
Hand
in.
the ball off.
Hand the ball off.
So
Yeah,
and
you're
gonna
I'll
win.
tell you, I had money on Pittsburgh yesterday, so I watched a lot of that game.
Oh my God,
That-
Brown.
At one
man.
point, I was talking to and I'm like, we're watching the games, and goes, I can't watch two crap teams at one time. I'm watching that team and the Buccaneers.
That was
and I'm like,
bad.
wow, I can't even focus on two crap teams.
The
Yeah,
guy next to us
bad.
at Pittsburgh too. He's like, "What are we doing?"
I
He's
know.
so
It
frustrated.
came down to the end though too. I thought they had a chance.
They did.
Was it the 2-point attempt?
That was
or
a touchdown.
touchdown.
Yeah, but they're on the 3-yard line.
4. Yeah, it was 4.
Yeah.
It was the 3-yard line, and then
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
and they
And
couldn't get it.
so, but it's crazy to see that might be Aaron Rodgers' last game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How crazy is that?
I think he gets egg in his face. It's fine. I mean, it would just go on with his career. You know,
Yeah.
it started off well. It just didn't end well.
It just, and you know what I mean? And then one of the other big things is the fact that his best receiver, DK Metcalf, is not in.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's a huge deal.
Absolutely.
We really saw that a lot yesterday because their top two, I don't remember the other guy's name, but the top two receivers were out for Pittsburgh. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I am excited to see what Derrick Henry's over rushing yards is.
like I said,
I see that.
I was ready to burn that ticket. And then I was like, well, wait a minute. We got a shot here?
That's
Yeah.
right.
You're
That's right.
saying there's a chance.
But next episode, you guys tune in. We will be burning some tickets.
We will be burning tickets.
Live.
Bonfire.
Bonfire.
Solo
style.
stove ready.
Yep, we're going to burn the
That's
ticket.
right.
All right,
So-
did everybody get their picks in? We
I
all
did. My
Yeah.
picks have to just do with divisions. It's Baltimore -3.5, the Bucks -2.5, and then the over in the 49 total points for the Rams. I'm sorry, Seattle 49ers game.
Okay.
That's funny.
then
I'm taking the over on the Baltimore Pittsburgh points, 41.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. I like
Yeah.
it.
What are your other two picks?
My other two picks was over 44 points on the Carolina Tampa Bay
Okay,
and
yep.
Seattle -1 over San Fran.
So I'm opting you guys because I'm betting Carolina, but I'm doing that kind of as a hedge situation.
Yeah.
Also,
So
I
you don't
love.
believe it. It's just
No,
a hedge.
you got to hedge.
It's a hedge.
You gotta,
Yeah.
you gotta make money. We're here to make money. And then the over on the 49ers game, and then I am also with you on the Ravens. After watching Pittsburgh play without DK Metcalf, they're just not the same team. Aaron Rodgers they just look lost. I mean, playing Cleveland's no good.
No.
And we're watching that game, and we're like, Cleveland's doing nothing to win
No.
this game.
Yeah.
It's just Pittsburgh, their offense looked terrible.
So bad.
It was just so bad.
Like nothing worked.
Nothing worked.
Every time they threw the ball, the dude was right there.
Yeah.
And
And
every
so,
play was like went like 2 yards.
and the thing is the Ravens are a really good team.
They are.
I mean,
They
Derrick
are.
Henry is amazing.
This
you know what I mean?
is I think this is the time where they just have to step up and just run away with the game.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you got Harbaugh as the coach. The guy
Now
knows
you make a playoff run.
Yep,
Yeah.
make a
You
playoff.
can make a
Yep.
playoff run. I think this is the time that they
So-
do it.
Well,
Yep.
it's the new year soon. Thursday is New Year's. I know we didn't talk about this before the show, but any 2026 betting New Year's resolutions?
I think for me, one of the biggest things is learning you don't need to make all of your future bets before
Yeah.
the season starts.
That was mine.
No,
was gonna
I
be
did not.
mine.
I did not mean to steal
We didn't
from you.
talk about
We
this.
did not talk about this, but no, I really just the fact that you give the season a few weeks to kind of see what you're working with.
Yeah.
It is such a better deal. I
It's
mean,
so much better.
Clemson was dead in the water week 1.
Really bad.
Really, really bad, and it's like
Don't put $4,000 on Clemson to win the national championship.
before you've seen a
Because
play.
you drink too much Red Bulls on the way to the gym, and you're like, let's go Tigers.
Let's go Tigers. But no, but it's just, and so for me, it realized like there are so many ways they allow you to bet now. You have to really start to watch it and you kind of make futures during the season.
That's the thing.
I think that is for me, that's gonna be one of my biggest things.
Yep.
The other big thing I like too is, I love to do teasers and parlays, the fact that we can adjust lines to whatever we want,
It's nuts.
you can actually do even better than
Helps.
that.
I know.
As opposed to just saying 6 points or 0 points, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys be like, let's shave off 2 points here. Let's
Yeah.
shave off a point here.
Let's go to 4.
Always to get under the 3, under the 7. The key numbers there,
Yeah.
there's so much value in that.
It's not your grandpa's sports betting anymore.
It is not. It is not.
Like, yeah, those pesky 6.5, 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can dip around.
You can dip around a little bit, and then it just really makes me the sports app that we use is absolutely by far the best in the market. I mean, we've been out to Vegas. We see what they have to offer. Ours is better.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it really is.
It's a
Oh,
good
you
one.
got any resolutions?
Yeah, I think for the next year, I want to learn more about coverages, like as far as defense, cover twos, zones, things like that. Man, I think there's a lot of money to be made just in knowing defenses, how they play.
Oh yeah.
To kind of figure out, like, this is what the offense typically runs, and just kind of learn, dive a little bit more into that.
Yeah.
Something I don't really look too much into. I just kind of look at the overall broad perspective. But I think for me, in like fantasy, in player props, and then also on teams, that kind of helped me out figure out as far as what team to kind of bet on and kind of things like that. So
Oh yeah, we didn't mention this. Congratulations to Omar for winning his 5th championship.
it does
Oh,
look hurt
yeah,
today,
that's
but
right.
yes, it does look like that's
Congrats, man.
It does look good.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to jinx you. Didn't mean to jinx you.
that.
Your name will be etched in history
Yes,
again.
yes,
Yes,
another
yes,
name on the
Congrats,
title.
man.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Tab, what's yours, buddy?
Let's see. Mine's pretty simple. It's to study up on college basketball
Yeah.
before we start driving to Biloxi.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that. I like that.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, so mine is if I have a 10-game parlay on college football, I've been getting like 6 or 7 right, and many times they've been like in a row. So I'm going to take a page from Ryan's book here and challenge myself next year to throw the Hail Mary, but also bet the
Yes.
individual game
100%.
so I can get some wins.
You'd be so profitable.
I know,
Yeah.
and there's so many
So
wins.
profitable.
So that's a big one for me. The other one too is just taking a little bit more time to look at like what teams traveling where, time zones, any injuries, what and whatnot. We all work full time. We're busy.
Yeah.
We live busy lives, but just like maybe less bets, more research, and doing the individual games.
Oh, I love that call out on the travel.
Yeah.
Because we actually lost our survivor pick based on that. They always say you never want to take a West Coast team flying to the East Coast for the early morning game. And we had taken the Chargers to play the Giants early morning, and so that's one of the things they always say to look at. We didn't really factor that at all.
I read something too about night games, West Coast going east. Like your biorhythms are shot.
Yeah.
The East
Oh,
Coast
yeah,
team
yeah,
is
yeah.
like tuned in, ready to go.
Yep.
The West Coast teams, they're way off.
Yeah.
They're like it's midnight.
Yeah.
They're like it's midnight.
Yeah.
We're playing
Yeah.
football.
Yeah.
So
That's a good call.
that's
I
it
like
for
it.
me. Anything else before you wrap up?
No.
All
Make
right.
some money.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Enjoy
New
the
Year.
games. See you in the new year.
Yeah.
See ya.